they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Mutombo. Up and in from the low block.
A few create as effortlessly as Paul. I mean, he sets his guy up for a smooth shot.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Paul. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Outside Paul. Outside Mitchell. Picked it out of midair. Here's Carr. Pass to Bryant. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ibaka for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Marbury. That shot is off. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And it's blocked.
Oh, you want more of this from Griffin. There's no question he has the size and vertical to block shots.
Here's Charlotte. 3-point lead.
Pittsburgh foul call. Carr. First personal foul. Second
Now a
team
timeout
foul.
called by Charlotte.
Timeout, Charlotte. Get ready for the dance squad.
Harris outside. .52 seconds left in the first quarter.
Gary Harris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Pass to Carr. And they'll get another chance. And here's Griffin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Griffin's presence inside is enormous. It's impossible to hold him in check close to the bucket.
Kicks it out to Bryant. He nails it, and we're tied.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Miles. Now here's Siakam. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Get ready for the Dip Squad! Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Here's Miles. Banked it in off the glass.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And there's the drive. Shot's good by Marbury. 9 points in the game.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Pass to Miles. Knocks it loose. It's Griffin, high post. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Lillard with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And so he draws the foul and into the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
Siakam the screen. Lillard with the bucket.
Some contact can't slow Lillard down. I mean, he speeds past it to his shot.
Irving for 3.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Pass to Reddish. The ball's knocked loose. Now Siakam. Here's Miles. Shot clock at 6. Back to Siakam. Unloads from 13. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Irving for 3. Counted from distance.
When you see Irving pull up, you just assume he's sinking it. I mean, he's excellent at shooting off the dribble.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Pittsburgh.
The home team on D. And here's Lillard. To the middle. Pass to Miles. Fires, hitting the triple.
Miles.
5 points in the game.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Darius Miles. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Marbury. 9 points in the game. And that one's good. Bryant.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
for Charlotte.
The visitors with the ball. On the attack, Bagley. And he banks in the layup.
Marvin Bagley.
This is the gritty mentality Bagley gives you. He's not going to give into the defense in these situations.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
On the take. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second
When it comes
team
to
foul.
Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the position he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
Here's Marbury. .105 left in the second period. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Bagley. Over Smith. And they get it back.
Donovan Mitchell.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
34 seconds left in the first half of this game. Marbury. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 17.
Timeout, Charlotte.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
It's time for T-shirts!
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bagley. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside for Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Outside Irving.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Pittsburgh, 28. Charlotte, 30.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's Bryant outside. Here's Carr. Over to the left wing. Here's Marbury. 17 points in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
The ball goes to Pittsburgh.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Ibaka for the lead. Drops in the 3. Ibaka's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Marbury. Back to Ibaka. Now here's Smith. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Griffin. Smith with the rebound.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Carr gets the three ball to go.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Inside to stop the run. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Cutting the D to shreds in the pick and roll. That's Chris Paul with a beautiful dish.
On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Carr. Here's Marbury. 6 to shoot. Ibaka for 3. No good that time. Here's Charlotte. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Charlotte ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Chris Paul.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Back to Griffin. Pass to Ibaka. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3. Ibaka's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Up top, Griffin. The 3. That shot missing. And Charlotte going the other way now. Here they come with numbers in transition. Hits the trifecta.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 11.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Bryant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on Mitchell.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Pittsburgh, Kobe Bryant.
And both free throws good for Bryant.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Pass to Griffin. Here's Carr. Checked by Mitchell. Rejected by Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Left side, Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Offensive board. Here's the break. Here's Carr. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. He has 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Back to Reddish. Pass to Bagley. And he converts the layup.
Marvin Bagley.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Bryant. Down low. And stolen by Bagley. To the left side wing. Outside Paul. Bagley sets a screen. He gets it off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Graham.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Driving to the basket. It's good. 19 points in the game.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Right side, Paul. And the basket by Mutombo.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
No, he's reading the defense, sensing the opening. He doesn't hesitate.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Pittsburgh ball. Checking in for Charlotte, Pascal.
Here's Marbury. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Siakam pulls down the board. Outside Paul. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
That's what makes CP3 a nightmare to defend. You never know if he's going to beat you off the dribble or slip a pass right through.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And that one's good. Green.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
The three from Mitchell. And it's Marbury with a rebound.
Playing the revenge card right there, trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
Johnston.
Authority and a finish. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's head coach was going over with his guys. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Thank you for that, Allie. With the drive. Ibaka with a steal. Here's Marbury. Pass to Griffin. It's hauled in by Fields. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession.
I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing signals. I'm a star, ain't got bucks. Yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game. You could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year. Like baby head in 2019. I'm like an outcast. I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V. Yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping. Oh, that's a To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Here's Marbury. Over Nash. They grab their own miss. Outside Griffin. 6 to shoot. Detroit with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leave you shaking your head.
Serge Ibaka.
And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Count that one.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Russell. Outside Porter. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And Nash, here we go. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 20 feet out. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket. And it's Porter with the ball for Detroit.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Third team foul. Substitution.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Marcus Johnson.
And a wide open look for Porter. Not going to go that time. So Pittsburgh will take it the other way. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Griffin. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Ibaka slams it in.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Here's Russell with the 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Marbury. Robinson with the block.
Ball is
And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
To Detroit.
Detroit trails by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nash outside. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Marbury. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
Shooting for Detroit.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Here's Marbury. He's got 6.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here, following the miss by Griffin. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Nash with no one around.
Steve Nash.
That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Second chance effort. Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
From deep. Here's Griffin. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Pittsburgh up 5. And we'll get things started.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Shoots from 12. Lock at 6. Here's Bryant. And Griffin sends it back. Russell fires away from way outside. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Outside Griffin. Kobe with the steal. Down low. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
Outside Robinson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Glenn Robinson, the third.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
It's good. Nash has got 5 now.
Pittsburgh calls timeout.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Substitution for Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh leading by 6. To the paint. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Lets it go from the wing. Nash's shot is off.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Three-pointer. Pistons passing it around. Fires the three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Irving up top. Fires from 18. And it's good off the glass. And it's a 10-point Pittsburgh lead.
2 minutes.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear
Steve
advantage.
Nash.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
On the wing, Irving. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Pass to Russell. To the right side. Nash up on top. He's got 8. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. Porter.
Michael Porter.
And finished off by Porter.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
And the 3-ball is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for Pittsburgh. Kyle Landry Fields.
Porter inside. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back Kawhi.
Irving double team. Here's Carr. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And Pittsburgh leads by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Nash outside. Driving in. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And it's Pittsburgh enjoying a 12-point lead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And stolen by Nash. Time called here. Pistons decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pistons. A 12-point game. Over Carr.
Pittsburgh foul.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First team foul.
And the athleticism and size of
Shooting
Porter
for Detroit
creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And Porter drops them both. Pittsburgh leading by 10. A 3-ball. And it's Marbury missing. Detroit with the ball. Nash outside. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Marbury, good. Marbury's got 13.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
A nice shot by Nash.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spot. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Back to Nash. Pass to Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Pittsburgh ball.
Pittsburgh leading by 13. Here's Marbury. 15 points in the game. Driving inside.
I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the play like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, to 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just when I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is unrealistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the shoot my shot. To the next one, shoot my shot, no stress when I'm these don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time.
Irving with it. Lets the three fly. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An overlooked part of his game. Irving's about a career 40% shooter from deep.
Here's Bryant. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Howard. Outside Irving. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And here's Bryant. Here's Marbury. Screen by Griffin. Clock at 6. Pass to Bryant. Now Ibaka. Beyond the arc. Here's Carr. Here's Marbury. And he drives in. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
The three from Mitchell. First shot won't go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fires for 3. Outside for Irving. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Shots good by Marbury.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Bryant outside.
It'll be a turnover.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Outside Mitchell.
Pittsburgh foul call. Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Howard, the screen. Here's Irving. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Irving's got 5.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Ibaka for 3. And he buries his first look.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Irving. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 7. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. Pass to Marbury. Counted from distance.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's Marbury with a rebound. Here's Carr. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. 59 seconds left in the first. Outside Irving. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
To the middle. Pass to Marbury. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Now Bryant. Check by Mitchell. Screen by Ibaka. Bryant.
Shot clock violation.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution for Pittsburgh. Josh Smith.
24 seconds left in the first. Outside Mitchell. Howard, the screen. Pass to Irving. Let's go with a 3. Tipped. They recover it. 5 on the clock. Here's Howard. Missed inside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 2.
ready for the Death Squad.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pittsburgh foul call. Marcus Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. They trail by 1. Howard, the screen. Irving for 3.
Kyrie
Knocks
Irving.
down the triple. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
One-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Back to Smith. It's stolen by Howard. They're running. Mitchell with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Now Irving. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Irving. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Back to Smith. Irving with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Smith. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Smith's got 6 points. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Irving up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
2 minutes. Pittsburgh foul. Josh Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for Pittsburgh.
Outside Irving.
Landry Fields.
Inside. All alone. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 15 points in the game.
Kyrie making that look effortless. That shot is so well within his comfort zone.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Down low. Here's Howard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. Howard, the screen. Pass to Robinson. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown?
3 points.
Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Ibaka. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Glenn Robinson.
On and off the court, Serge Ibaka remaining a class act, in addition to really being one of the best dressed and most curious dressed players in the league. And, oh, by the way, an avid chef.
And he commits the intentional foul.
He don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That free throw good from Irving.
Shooting for Albuquerque.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got 9.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Marbury. Oh, misses the dunk. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater.
The second quarter with the score. Pittsburgh 26. Albuquerque 31.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge.
And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Pass to Ibaka. Launches a three. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
You think about the pass creating some rhythm. That's what Ibaka did that time.
Here's Howard.
Dwight Howard.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Ibaka with it. And they get it back. To the inside. Carr. The three is up. And that one's good. Ibaka for 3. Ibaka's got 6 points in the quarter.
The bigs with range are such an asset, and Ibaka has developed that shot over his career.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Irving. They get it again.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Bryant, no good. Outside Irving. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Here's Marbury. He's got 5. Ooh, good D by Irving.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the D may be a little bit shaken right now. Howard is lighting them up and doing it in a variety of ways.
On target from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Howard, the screen. Irving for 3. And it's Marbury with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Kyrie Irving.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Get ready for the Death Squad.